That's everybody. Who wants to give us a rundown of what happened last time? I guess thank you for volunteering. That's everybody.
Damn.
Who wants to give us a rundown of what happened last time?
So, last time we went off to fight a dragon, and we spent a very, very long time trying to figure out how to kill a bunch of kobolds, and then just kind of ran into the dragon's lair and straight up tried to kill it. So we killed the dragon, took all its stuff, and on our way back, we figured out that Unglesso and the other kids had killed a bunch of people. And we spent a bunch of time trying to figure out why the hell they'd killed a bunch of people in the middle of nowhere. Then we got back to the house. And I think that's everything we did last session.
Honestly, sounds about right. So, you guys... Oh, that's right, you did find a note as well.
You did?
Mm-hmm. It was a Kickrard note with coordinates.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you find yourself on your plot in the Pales. Kids all accounted for, finally safe and sound, having rested for the night. You wake up in the morning with maybe a relaxing breakfast in mind, but before there's any time for, just sitting back and taking in the day, there comes a thunderous crack in the air. And from what looks to be nowhere and just a single point, a giant tower appears. And out comes the great grandson of Nalthum.
That's not
I'm awake! What's going on?
Now a tower outside of our house.
Wait, we know that tower, don't we?
Yes. I need to speak to Venric in particular.
All right.
The book, you see.
What about the book?
You said there was a riddle in it of some sort. My touch had granted it some sort of clue as to the location of the library.
I thought the clue was to your place.
Oh, no. I was in search of the library and happened to coincide with my place. I can see how that might be confusing. Anyway, please read that to me just one more time.
Skip the veins, travel up the spine, at the tip of the blade so fine. The river in which the water are clouds, the basin covers and shrouds. Key importance beyond compare. Take care to clear the unseen snare.
No, exactly. That is what I thought. I believe I have found something of great importance to us. I think I have found the basin in which it references.
Oh?
Yes. You see, the spine in which it refers to, I assume, is the old spine, though you might have deduced as much. I have a theory that at the very tip of the old spine, near the Dagger Sea, there lies an entrance that we might use.
I feel like we've
You're
discussed this.
probably wondering how would we get there in any sort of fast pace, seeing as it's so far away.
I assumed you would just magically teleport us there with your traveling tower.
That's a good idea. Well, I'm ready to leave now. How about you?
Anything we're waiting on?
No?
Sweet about it too.
No, we got everything we need, I think.
Are the kids ready? I'm sure. We've had we need breakfast at this point. You did kind of interrupt breakfast, and the kids need to stay healthy.
Oh, quite sorry. Do you mind if I join you for breakfast?
Oh, why not? Of course.
So who's the chef of the group?
I don't even know if we have anything to actually cook with.
I mean, all I've got is rations.
Yeah. It's mostly just rations and prestidigitation.
You can stick them in a pot over the fire and make them warm rations if you're really good.
To be fair, prestidigitation can do that too.
Yeah, but not all of us have magic.
None of
God.
us have magic.
Sucks for you people.
So you sit down to a healthy breakfast of rations,
It
and
tastes really good though.
yeah, they all taste really good, but you can't help but feel disappointed that you had to have rations in your house, in your plot in the pails.
To be fair, we just got this.
Our broken down house in the middle of nowhere.
A house where there's significantly more money than food.
We just got the money.
Life is so hard.
First things first.
Well,
Now he's crying over no milk.
I'm quite content. Fenric?
Hmm?
We wait on you, my friend.
Sorry, I had to.
We haven't actually set the key to this place because we don't have a proper door to set it to.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The key.
How about now?
Yes.
All right. And what are we gonna do about the kids?
Yeah, specifically somewhere they won't go murder hoboing everybody they find.
Oh my god, yes. I mean, we can put them in the tower. He seems like he won't hurt them at least, or try and sell them into slavery.
Well, I mean, we're in search of a library, right? So I think they can come with us on this one, or I think Anglesso will kill us otherwise.
Yeah, we may
He'll
need to take
try.
in glasses, so I think the other ones will be if we put them somewhere where reasonably safe.
I mean, the tower is reasonably safe.
Kids in my tower unattended. I'm going to have to decline.
I suppose they're coming with
Well,
us then.
genius,
Can
we
we-
can't exactly leave
Can
them
we
here.
pop? Look, we have a magical teleporting tower. Can we pop back to Shim first and drop them off with Flint's parents? Or father, or whatever?
I can't just go
My
everywhere, you
parents.
know. I have limited uses.
I mean, I think 2 uses is worth it to get to the basin, right?
After what happened, I think they should be allowed to come with us if they want to.
So I assure you, we're not just leaving them here, and if we can't do something with them, we're not going.
Yeah, Thay's looking to Hick when she says if they want to.
Yeah.
Hick, still kind of in shock from his ordeal yesterday. He just kind of gives you a phased look, like there's more important things going on in his world right now, but he's going to follow orders, no matter what you tell him to do. But as far as taking care of himself, like he's probably going to get the basic necessities done and then sit and think about his life. He's just shell shocked. Jess, on the other hand, is just sitting by Venric, doing the usual thing.
Yeah, now Thay's wondering whether they should go yet or not, or deal with kids who murdered people last night.
You cut out a bit there, right after kids.
Oh. Or deal with kids who had a very stressful night and should probably need some talking through before we go into more possible killing of things if anything shows up.
I found that the best solution to shell shock due to murder is more murder.
Yes.
Just gotta get
Telling
over that
kids to do
murder is
that.
unusual hump and make it just a part of your regular daily routine. You'll adapt.
Yeah, see,
If you apply it enough, it does solve all your problems.
I'm sorry
Much
if
like
Thay's
fire.
acting like a normal person with feelings towards children.
Imagine that.
Crazy talk.
If
Andy.
anything, doesn't want to leave them alone after that.
I'm probably gonna take on Glassow with me. If no one has any objections to that. Because
I have several.
I mean,
I honestly still think it's the best option without saying it's a good option.
yeah, I don't really want to leave on Glassow alone right now. Both because, one, he just murdered people. Oh my god. You poor child. And two, oh my god, you just killed people. What the hell is
Yes.
wrong with you?
All of that.
What's wrong with him is that he desires your approval, so bringing him with you isn't really going to solve anything.
Bringing him with me where I can keep an eye on him and keep him from going to, find more thieves or some shit to murder. I think
Oh, so you're going to bring him with us into the boss fights?
Well, if he's gonna murder people, it should at least be people we know are bad.
Yeah.
So you're going to bring him with us the next time we fight a dragon?
Maybe not for a dragon fight, but
I mean, I suppose that's one way to deal with the problem is, just bring him into a fight that he's going to get killed in.
Yeah. No, shit, dude, I don't know.
No, I mean, seriously, he can't have that much health on him. He'll probably get one shot and,
No, we're not. We're
Get
not,
killed
we are
by
not
massive
feeding on
damage.
Glassow to a dragon. There are so many problems with that.
I'm not saying we'll feed him to a dragon. I'm saying that in the course of a fight with the dragon, he'll just naturally be murdered. And then we have to deal with his problem. I'm assuming by trying to bring him with us that was your intended solution.
No.
Because frankly, there's no other reasonable point to bringing him with us.
Well,
Because-
where are we going to leave him?
With Thalen's
That-
father.
If that's an option.
That is an option. What if he goes around the city and starts murdering people, though?
Then the guards will kill him.
Well then,
Really have to talk about this?
that wasn't really a better
Problem
option.
solved.
No! God damn it! God damn you, kids.
Stop murdering things. Crazy kids.
Mr. Ikus, I'll be good if I can come, I promise.
Flint, your typing's really...
Oh, sorry.
She was typing aggressively and with purpose.
Apparently.
Like I do.
Shit, I don't even know what to say to him right now.
We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, unless so We're still trying to figure out what's best here, okay?
Well, I know what's best, being with you.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the 9-year-old murderer knows what's best.
That
That's
came
in
out.
character, flashing him such a glare.
Icus, in character, Icus raises an eyebrow at that. Unless so. Sometimes what's smart isn't always what feels best.
You're not gonna try and leave me too, are you?
Coming back.
We're coming back for you. If we leave you. If. We will come back.
This kid's gonna go full Anakin by the time we resume this campaign.
That's what my dad said.
Oh, God.
Unless so.
Calling it now.
I am not your dad.
No, you're shorter than him.
Plus, some of your nighttime incursions would have been a little bit extra creepy.
Not helping, Venric.
Wasn't trying to!
Look, unless so. Go rest for a bit, okay? I'll come find you when we're done here.
No. No.
No.
I'm bigger now, and I'm responsible, and I should be a part of the conversations too, especially when they involve me.
Unless so. Are you sure that those people you killed were bad?
Why would they take kids otherwise?
Are you completely sure?
How sure are you ever of something? You can only be mostly positive.
I am always sure. Are you?
Almost never sure. Except for now. Now I'm sure that I'm coming with you.
I'd just like to point out that when Icus says he's almost always sure of things, he's probably not, justified in saying that. However, there are definitely times you can be sure of something. Like, you can be sure that 1 + 1 = 2.
Shh, I'm trying to make a point to the kid, damn it.
Well, at least be logically consistent when you're trying to make a point.
He's 8. He doesn't understand logical consistency.
I'm 9.
That is no excuse for being illogical and fallacious.
I love the word fallacious.
It is a good.
Yeah,
it is a good
I
one.
bet you do.
I hate you. Shit, where was I going with that? I don't know.
The issue is he didn't have sufficient evidence, and that's why we're not sure he has the discretion to fight.
Right. That's where I was going with it.
I thought we were
He's
just thinking that he was an
9.
evil, murderer. That's where I thought we were going with it.
In the
No,
meanwhile, Faye's wandering over to Hick, and just considering he is the one who actually seems to be more remorseful and worried about this, he's like, "I'm here if you want to talk, and we can make time."
Yeah, unless
And then looking at other people, like, the library isn't going anywhere, is it?
It might.
Maybe.
Magic.
Yes.
Then it's already
It's
gone.
very excited at the idea of magic.
If we're going based on a riddle, then it might already be gone by now. So, if it's not, it's not.
But the
This
riddle's
is
still in the
important.
book. But the riddle's still in the book, and the book is tied to the library.
Then it's fine. We can stay a little longer.
But then the riddle might change.
If
And
it
then
does,
we'll
you
just have
can
to
blame
solve the
me.
new one.
Remember when we were just gonna go to that nice town Miracle and look for the damn library?
Yeah, but then we got kids.
Yeah. Then we got Orsham.
Orsham. This whole damn country.
Whose fault
With it.
was that?
Yeah, Thay's gonna look over there and like, that is not the children's fault.
No, it's not their
No,
fault.
not at all, but it's just funny how things change in life. Anyhow, back to the topic of my little sociopath. Less so. You're still young, okay? You're not. Shut up. You don't have the experience you need yet to help contribute to these discussions, okay? We will make sure that you get that experience, but you don't have it yet, okay?
Mr. Ikus, how will I ever get the experience if you never let me participate? You say you're going to train me, but we've only ever trained once, and we've been together for months now.
It's only been like weeks.
It's been like a couple weeks.
But it feels like months.
Huh?
If anybody else wants to help out with a little murder, feel free. Look, so I'm sorry that we haven't trained more, okay? We've been, busy with fighting dragons and resurrecting goddesses and traveling across the continent. There hasn't been much time to spare. I promise you, though, as soon as this is over, we'll train every night, okay?
Sure, as soon as there's nothing else going on, we'll be able to get to us finally. He sniffles a little bit.
That sounded fucking creepy.
It did. It sounded like a marital spat.
Well, I mean, it is Ikus and Inglass.
No, that sounded so fucking creepy. Oh my god.
This kid's definitely going the Anakin route.
Oh, he's not even gonna go the Anakin route. He's gonna put a knife in my back. Jesus Christ.
He's a
We're gonna
yandere.
take a hiatus from the campaign in a couple of weeks, and then we're gonna come back, and Inglass is gonna be the big bad.
No, I thought the campaign was ending in a few weeks.
Well, we're gonna have to do something else, but we can always come back to this.
Time skip a couple of years or something.
Something.
Transition from Phantom Menace to Attack of the Clones.
Oh god, I'm so glad I haven't seen any of those movies.
It's okay, you don't miss much.
Exactly.
Just Anakin bitching about sand.
But it's so
It has
coarse,
so much potential
and it gets everywhere. And now let me deliver my lines as woodenly as possible.
I don't like sand. So romantic.
That movie had
I
so
think
much
everyone's
potential.
all like yelling and stuff like that. Valen's just gonna stand up and say like, "Well, I'm not gonna leave you alone, and I'm going to protect you, all right?" And then she holds up her fist, just like one of those, makes a dramatic pose, like nothing's wrong, and basically trying to bring the general malaise spreading over the group back up a little bit.
I mean, at least your kid is showing remorse for straight up murdering some people.
He's my friend, not my kid. None of them are actually your kids, are they?
No.
Legally.
Then treat them like it.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with you if you need the help.
want you to go meet with me because you want to. Not what I need. What you need.
Well, someone's got to watch over the kids. I'll stay wherever I'll go wherever they go.
She's just gonna give him a big hug, knowing that's been really hard on him.
You get a strong embrace, much unlike anything you've gotten from him before. Usually, drawn back into his shell, you finally feel physical affection. And look, to finally get a hug, all it took was murder.
Not thinking about that. Alright, enough of all this sadness. We got a library to find, right?
We
Actually,
do.
heroes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what are we doing with the kids?
I'll.
We'll protect them. That's what we'll do.
Okay, where?
Wherever we're going, which looks to be the old spine.
Bringing them with us?
This
Sounds
is
like-
gonna end well.
Fulgrim shrugs at that.
I mean, Fulgrim and Belcax probably don't care much. They don't have a kid.
That's true.
Pretty sure one of these is actually Belcax's.
Nope.
Wasn't Belcax's the one that we left with Faye's dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was technically never mine since I didn't buy it for me. I bought it or freed it for
You bought it.
Cortanis.
Bought it. All that matters.
Purchased. Yeah,
Anyhow.
no, like
You
2
buy
or
a
3 of
kid,
the
it's
kids-
yours.
And that's not how squires work either.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 of the kids were Cortanis's, and then they lost their mom again.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Belcax owned them by proxy.
Nope, there was
They
no
weren't
will
freed
bequeathing the kid
until
back to
their
me.
owner, but they were freed, so.
Well, if they're gonna come along, well then let's go. Do you have all your things? He gives the grandson Manaltham gives a once over to the humble shack. It doesn't look like you have much to pack. Should we go?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
For once we agree.
Have you got your stuff?
Please.
Got your sociopaths? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone in, and this will feel weird. He runs up the stairs,
That's a bad sign.
and kind of like the land falls out from under you. You get that that dropping sensation, and where your stomach just leaps upward, and then all of a sudden, huge rock, not the thing, a huge shake, huge quake, huge kerfuffle.
What?
Whoa.
A kerfuffle. When he runs back down the stairs. Okay, good. So we are here, and well,
All right, let's figure out where that is.
All right. Let's
Open the
exit.
door.
opening the door, you're greeted with a lush mountain slash jungle type setup going on. Lots of waterfall features and ancient trees. You hear wildlife more or less everywhere, though you see uh, flocks of birds and small animals are running away from the sudden appearance of a giant tower.
Cowards. Okay. All right. So our assumption is that the library or the entrance to the library is somewhere near here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, when we say near, how near do we think we are to the right spot?
Well, I think we're here, and he points over to a trio of waterfalls. The middle one is exceptionally grand in comparison to the flanking two. I believe that is what we've come for.
That's good aim. What is this guy's name again?
Riv.
Riv? R-I-V?
Yep. Riv Naltham.
The third.
Was he the third? I don't think so.
He's the
Okay.
grandson of the Naltham
Hmm.
Maybe not the same.
that the library is named after.
He would be the third.
You're assuming that his father and his grandfather's names were both Riv.
I can dream.
Of all the things to dream about. Ikus leans over. Wouldn't it be great if his dad was Riv and his dad's dad was Riv too? Oh man!
Somebody get
can
that
you
man a coffee.
imagine?
All right. I guess it's time to find out if this guy's guess was correct. All right, what was
I
the
wish
riddle
you-
again? Is it in the journal?
There's something about an unseen snare. So I'm gonna, look for snares.
There's definitely something about an unseen snare, but I don't know.
And taking care to clear it. The other thing about it.
All right, tip of the blade so fine. All right. River in which the water are clouds. That could be the waterfall.
Yeah, sounds like.
Basin covers and shrouds, so it's probably under the water.
Well, and he said that he thought he had found the basin, so we can probably skip the first 4 lines,
So
key importance.
assuming he's right.
Unseen snare. Well, if he's wrong, we're just gonna have to look for another basin. Okay. Head towards Z basin and look about.
As we're walking
Obviously,
that way,
there's probably a trap of some sort here, so I say we send in Gusto first.
as we're walking
I'm
that way,
going
Faye's
for-
gonna carefully remove the brooch amulet thing off of her cloak and pin it onto Hick and explain how to turn it on. If he's taking care of the kids, he might need protection.
Aw. He got a magic item. As you start to walk forward, I'll be here. Best of luck. Be
I'm
safe.
coming with.
No, it's I'm very good with books, you see. And-
Right.
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 Right, Mr. Ikus.
Okay.
Did I do it? Did I do good?
Left.
Damn it.
You're just being contrarian now.
You did. Oh. You showed excellent skill at the old man.
Also, why isn't Glussiso with us? Isn't he staying behind? Or are we actually using him as a Polish mine detector?
He's coming
I'm
with.
totally fine with the second option.
The kids aren't allowed to stay behind inside the tower.
God damn you, Riv the Third.
Not the third.
He could be the third. Let me dream, damn it.
You are a strange, strange man.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment.
Yes, yes, ladies, you're both pretty.
I know I am. Anyhow,
Ready? Ready? I am fucking gorgeous.
unless so, stay behind me. Step only where I step. Okay?
Okay. I'm so glad I finally get to come.
Nobody's gonna comment on that one.
Nope. Not touching that.
Let it
Oh,
go.
let's just move on, guys.
So what is this basin we're heading to anyway? Is there anything interesting about?
Waterfalls.
Yeah, I said
powerful
interesting.
waterfalls.
But you weren't supposed to chase waterfalls.
We're not chasing it. We're just searching it.
So the basin itself is enclosed, I would say. It's mountainous and elevated all over the sides. Instead of running away into a larger stream, it kind of trickles off into various small streams that don't seem to have any sort of one main exit here. The basin, however, very grand in scale. Lots of plant life, lots of animals. As far as like magical type things, uh, you feel magic kind of just infused here. Like this place is somehow closer to magic than regular.
So just everything's faintly magical.
Using detect magic, you can't really see it, but each of you just kind of feels it.
Interesting. Okay. Are there any like caves in the walls of the basin that we can see?
Not from here, though. When you go closer, how do you proceed? Is it carefully? Is it just like trying to get there? Are you running?
Very carefully.
Carefully.
So you take tiptoe steps, and what's the order? I assume Angleso is first, followed by Hick, followed by Jess, and somewhere in the back is Venric.
Fulgrim's taking point.
Thay's up towards the front too, since she has probably the most dexterity of the group.
Fenric would actually probably be pretty close to the front. He's excited to find the library.
By all means. I'll be somewhere in the middle. And I'll divine sense around a couple times as well.
Divine sense is fiends, celestials, undead, and what?
Hallowed or unhallowed ground.
Hallowed or unhallowed ground. Okay, so none of those spike on your radar when you use your divine sense as you progress. However, along the cliffside, the path down isn't so much treacherous as it is difficult. Though I need a dexterity save from Thay. I believe you said no. Fulgrim said he would be in front.
Dexterity
See, that's what you...
for climbing?
No, for descending.
You fell.
Climbing down?
Yes, your footing, as you go across one of the many tight, I don't actually know what to call it, a section of rock that juts out from the wall that you can use to cross.
Like a ledge?
Yeah, that's a really
Alright.
good common word. So as you're walking across one of the ledges, it wasn't heavy enough, or it wasn't sturdy enough to hold your weight along with the group that starts to come in behind you. Luckily, a 10 was all you needed. You guys are used to this, however. It caught you off guard, but it didn't send you tumbling down into the basin by any means.
grab the wall.
Being a dwarf also helps. You know rocks. Rocks do this sometimes.
Yeah.
So going on, you come all the way down to just kind of the water's edge, and it's incredibly loud, like like a waterfall would be. Uh, but what are you looking for now that you're here?
I'm still looking for like caves in the wall, or if I can see anything in the water.
The water, you're not going to be able to see anything. It's just so constantly churned up. There's no way to get a good
Maybe I
look
should
from what
walk
you're.
in the lake again.
As far as caves, there's numerous. There's just all along the shoreline. There's pockets inside of the mountains here and there. Is there something? Is there a feature you're looking for in particular? Something you think would
Well,
something?
my first instinct would be to find a magical cave, or a cave with an illusion on it.
Well, if you spot
Or
any...
really anything that makes that one stand out.
Are any of them shaped like a key?
Or a keyhole.
Yeah.
Or a door, or yeah.
From using detect magic, using your keen eyesight, none of them are shaped like a door, a keyhole, a key, or give off any sort of significant magic.
Anybody have any suggestions of something we can locate object on?
Does it have to be something
Too bad
specific that you
Riv
know
isn't.
of, or...
Too bad Riv isn't here. He probably knows what's in there.
Well, I mean, if we're looking for a library, would some kind of book do?
You cut out again.
Like some kind of book or parchment? I mean, if you have one book from it, could find like something similar work?
All right. So, can I do locate object to look for a book, excluding the books that I have on myself?
So you're just gonna try and locate object book.
Yes. Well, because you can look for a generic item,
Okay.
but it says it locates the nearest object of that particular kind. So I'm saying, can I like exclude the books like that we have in the party?
Um,
Do you have any scrolls on you?
I'm actually not sure if you can exclude from the spell.
Are you carrying any scrolls? Does anyone?
I am not.
Then search for a scroll. They have those in libraries too.
They often do.
All right. We'll try locating object a scroll. So if it's within 1,000 feet of me, I know its direction.
You get a very strong sense of the tower.
Damn it.
That's not gonna help.
Well, if you want to check out any of those, I can run over. A certain someone is going to cast a spider climb on herself and start running up a wall.
Fair
Okay.
enough. In which way are you trying? What are you trying to accomplish with your run?
If I can get to any openings or anything like that that's not easily climbable.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Oh.
make out what you said.
Or any of like the holes or anything like that, or any of the caves and spots where we'd have to like climb up ledges or be able to get to them that way.
I mean, there's plenty of pockets inside the mountain just from water tearing into it. Um, you could take time and try and investigate all of them if you really wanted to.
Could at least take a look in some of them. See if anything strikes. Would that be just like perception?
Well, if you're gonna take the time and spider climb and check all of them, it'd be investigation. If you want to give it a once over from here, looking for anything off, it'd be perception.
Well, I mean, if I was just up there looking in for anything in particular, wouldn't that just be perception, what I could see inside?
Sure. Feeling nice.
Like a tip help me. Come on, Aid. Damn it.
Nothing extraordinary.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Yep.
Mr. Ingles, so,
Strong glasses out.
or, man, Mr. Ikes,
Yeah, sunglasses out.
weren't you saying in the tower that...
Third person. Now we know he's really snapped.
Weren't you saying to look under the water?
Am I really gonna have to walk in lake again?
To be fair, they can do it.
You're so good at it, though.
Well, I'm not getting naked this time, but okay, I'll look under the water. You make a good point, Douglas, so I'm gonna look under the water. And I will proceed to do just that.
How far in? How deep do you go?
I'll go in to about up to my neck and then kind of duck. I'm not getting it all naked.
So you take your nice metal armor into the water and start looking around under water, under the surface level.
Yes.
And it's choppy, but give me a perception check. So as you put your head underwater and open your eyes, you're unadjusted to the feeling, and just rapidly whip your head up, back over the surface, and start rubbing frantically, just uncomfortable with the burn that seems to have set in.
You alright, I guess?
Burn? That can't be good.
Well, you're unadjusted. Think of it like like getting dirty water in your eyes without anticipating how it was gonna feel or being prepared at all.
Can I run down and try to like look in? Because I can basically just stick to the bottom as I go down.
Right.
Sure.
I'll go back out.
Give me a perception with advantage, since you
Run down.
you just run in and Plus, the deeper you go, the more clearer of a look you'll have.
14?
So, as you run down, it throws you off a lot at first. Just the pounding of the waterfall constantly coming in. But as you get deep enough where it no longer is as powerful, you notice that there's a small cavern, the very, very bottom, right under, directly underneath the main waterfall.
If I just use my momentum, could I dash all the way to it to see if it's like breathable air down there past a certain point?
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry about that. Using your momentum.
Since I was just basically running, could I dash to it and see if there's like breathable air past the surface anywhere?
So you get 1 minute plus your Constitution modifier rounds.
And I can just run it.
Yeah. What's your Constitution modifier?
1.
Okay, so 66 seconds, and this is about 100 feet down, roughly.
So if I
Roughly.
dash, my speed is
You could
40
definitely make it if
normally.
you dash.
Yeah.
You could definitely make it if you dash. And it'd only take, what, 5 rounds to get in and then get back?
Yeah.
So you'd be fine.
Let's do it.
Right, so running in, as you get into the cavern, it walls off immediately, and there's just a small little inset that looks completely unnatural. Man-made for sure,
Whoa.
but there's no breathable air right here.
Does it look like there is down there?
No, looking inside, when you go into the little inset, it's walled off immediately with a man-made notch keyhole type deal.
Aha, the key.
Right. So there's no breathable air here, but you think you found the door.
Okay. Then she will quickly turn around and run back up the side of the thing and just like burst out of the water and breathe in deep. I think I saw it.
Okay. That's good.
There's
Good
a
job,
door.
Les.
Good stuff.
Good job, Les. All right.
I can run down and open it maybe, but there's definitely no air down there otherwise. Until you get through, most probably.
Huh.
Do we have any way to open the door?
We have a key.
You do okay.
Good.
Did we
There's still the
bring the
unseen
key?
snare to deal with.
Wait,
I
we have a
assume we
key?
brought the key. Why would we leave the key?
What?
Because Home Dude
Key?
said it was his key.
What
If he wants
key
us
are
to
we
get in
talking
there, he
about?
was lending us the key.
Where is Mr.
Well, I'm
Key
Malcolm?
confused.
referencing.
What key are you referring to?
The door key?
The one that led to Riv's tower?
Or does he have another key?
I don't remember another key.
It says key importance beyond compare, so at least something needs a key. Problem is what key? I thought Mr. Notham had one.
Mr. Naltham, you guys gave back his key that led to his tower, and he gave you a second key that you could set up to lead wherever you want.
Do we want to try putting our key and see what happens?
Don't think that's gonna work.
Can you use
Come
that,
on, what's the worst that could happen?
Can you use that locate object for the underwater door key? It can be more specific.
Probably not. If it's something that specific, I'd have to be familiar with it. I mean, I could look for keys in general, but I'm not sure that's going to be helpful. I mean, I could also throw out a clairvoyance and get a closer look at the door, but I'm not sure that's going to be helpful either.
Why not just try our key before we start throwing spells at it?
Well, isn't that going to mess up the key? I thought it was only a one use for setting up.
Well, so actually, I guess I do have a scroll. We have a scroll that goes with the key, and that is what we use to set up the key. So right now, the key is really just a blank piece of metal.
Could we set up the key on... because that's probably a door.
Yeah,
So
sure.
we
I mean,
set
we
up
could
the
set up the
key-
key on the door, and then any door that we open with the key will lead out into the middle of a lake where we'll drown. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Wouldn't it lead to... could it lead to the other side of the door?
Only after we've gotten to the other side of the door to inscribe the spell on it.
Damn.
Which means that if we can find a way to get one of us through,
Well, I mean, you'd have to get a specific one of us through, but yes.
Key importance beyond compare, so we definitely need a key for this.
So how do you plan on getting Inglesiso through?
So we just need to find a key.
I mean, we can just shove him in until he fits, right?
Did it look like there was any? Did it look like there was any rug underneath the thing by the door?
plastic rock.
Or anything that looked out of place that looked like it might be a key holder?
Well, hold on. You said, was there a keyhole there?
There was an inset.
For
Yeah,
That was-
it doesn't go clear, like, all the way through the door.
There was an inset that was clearly man-made.
Does anyone
Not
have a
us.
knock spell?
Riv might have it. We might be able to go research it.
Mm-hmm.
In his interest as much as ours.
Exactly.
I'm not sure that a knock spell would work on this, though.
I mean, Riv probably has some idea about the key, at least. Is the thing.
If he's been researching the riddle, then he might.
I mean, he's researching the riddle, and he's the guy who built this place's grandson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows about it, he would be the guy to ask. So why don't?
Yeah, why don't we go ask him about the key?
Yeah. There's definitely no reason not to ask. Start climbing back up.
Do all of you go back up? Does anyone stay down at the basin? The
They
waterfall?
could-
I'm staying back down. I'm too lazy to go back up again.
They could run and get him. Just
Yeah,
run
actually,
right
that's
up
probably
the-
the best thing. Send Faye because she can get there quicker. And he can come back and tell us what he knows or thinks.
So, Faye, you begin to run when you hear heavy footfalls behind you, and you see Hick joining you in your run as well, and keeping up fairly decently. The entire way up, it becomes a little bit of a fun game of chase, if you were, where you're constantly just gaining on each other until you finally make it back up to the tower, where Riv is inside studying. Oh, did you find it?
Well, we certainly found a door. But we don't know where the key might be for it. We were wondering if you knew.
He gets visibly excited, to the point of like he's ecstatic to hear this good news. You found a door. Describe it for me completely.
Well, she'll basically explain the underwater area that seemed to be carved out man-made, with the door area that needs a keyhole, or that has a keyhole.
And what shape was the inset?
Is there any like ground that you can kind of quick draw on?
No, unfortunately, you're now in purgatory. Groundless.
I know, like just like if there's like dirt in the ground, or if it's like
Yeah.
all grass that can't be.
No, you can either with like a small food knife, you could figure out some way to use the ground as a template or a blank piece of paper.
Yep, she just quickly draws out what you remember seeing. Something like that?
I have a theory, and it's only a theory, but it's pretty founded. Have Vedrick go under with all of you also there, and have him use some sort of magic next to the door.
Okay. Any particular type?
I'm almost certain it won't matter, though, knowing my grandfather, something could be different.
Alright, I'll tell them. Thank you. Come on, Hick, I'll race you back down. And
Do
just take them.
do you let him win, though?
Oh yeah, she totally let him win. Maybe no, she'd make it really freaking close though.
Just let him win by a nose?
Yeah. But
He
he'd
is
probably
tuckered-
win anyway.
He is tuckered out and smiling.
Next time you're gonna have to explain how you do that, because that was awesome. Like, I need magic for it.
You're fast. Lays down just on the waterfront, just kind of resting for a minute.
Just grins at him and runs back over to the group. Okay. So, it seems like it might not need an actual key. But he suggested that we all go down and that Venric use a spell on the door. It might just be magic activated.
How far down was it again?
About 100 feet.
Wait, do I need to use magic on the door or just use magic near the door?
Probably on it? Or towards it?
Try it from afar first.
Okay.
Who knows, maybe just a one of your ice things.
Not sure how well it's gonna work underwater, but we can try it. So yeah, I'm heading underwater.
Yeah. So how do you cast underwater?
That's true.
With lots of bubbles?
Damn it, hold on. I'm sure I can find something that doesn't require verbal.
Minor illusion doesn't, does it?
Question. Haha, it does not.
Bam.
Yes.
Matic and material only. So yes, I will cast a minor illusion on the door.
Okay.
I'll sink down next to him, I guess.
Yeah, seriously. Half plate armor makes it easy.
The problem is we have kids.
What the hell?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll grab a kid and drag him down if they need. Like, that's
I'll take Unglass with me.
Come here, kids, drown with me.
Unglass, you're coming down with me whether you like it or not.
Well, I mean,
swear
you
it's
need something
safe.
for ballast.
That actually brings up a fairly good point. Are you waiting until Venric comes back up saying it worked, or are you just sinking pretty confident that it's gonna work and you have no way back up?
Actually, wait, do we trust the crazy old guy that much?
Well, he did say to be down
Yes.
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
if this works, we might not get. We might not be able to do it, and then come back up, tell us it worked, and then go back down.
Yeah.
there. Unfill his extra, like, water skin. Just make sure it's filled with air. Pocket of air, screw it back on in case, like, the kids or anything need water. Or need air.
You guys have a lot of faith. Okay.
I think it's less faith and more greed at this point.
If anyone needs to run back up, Faye will grab their ass and run.
I don't know, man. If I'm in all plate, I think twice before I just sink to the bottom of water, hoping that this old cadre knows how it works. But nonetheless, you all
Pray
hop
to
in.
God. Pray to your God first. And then...
You all hop in.
Believe me, I pray to her every time before Vendrick does something.
Hey, I haven't burned or like blown up too many people.
Honestly, you've killed less people than most of the party.
I mean, look, sure I killed an Emir, and sure I tried to light a few people on fire, but really, that was just in the name of science.
You killed the Emir, you just kind of helped
Gave him a heart attack.
Did you?
He's killed a lot of people by having them kill
I
themselves.
thought he bled out from how he tried to, like, give blood sacrifices to Calfei.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if it was the illusion or Calfei that killed him. Probably
Whatever.
both.
Probably. Anyhow.
The world may never know.
We certainly won't. We're never going back to Orsham.
God, no.
You just wait. After
even in the sequel.
After these months of speechlessness, there's going to be an Orsham-specific campaign.
Oh yeah, you did.
Dear God.
Fuck that. I should take that back. I have an idea for a character that I'd probably Orsham.
Ooh, actually.
Lawful
if we
evil, of
did do
course.
something like that, I want to play a city ranger.
But that's
Anyhow.
neither here nor there. Back on track.
Right.
Yes.
Isn't that a thief?
Never mind.
So you all begin to sink down when you come to the little inset that they had mentioned. The kids start struggling to hold their breath at this point because it's not nearly as quick as when they just ran down here. Venric, you use your magic and you see the outsides of him start to glow, and then it all begins to get sucked in to the little inset. You see him slowly start to wither and age increasingly rapidly. It seems as though his life force is being taken by the inset itself.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
I, grab him and try and pull him away.
Completely locked in place, the magical glow extends to you now. As it runs up your arm, you see your body start to deteriorate as well.
Oh,
Well, Faye's gonna grab hold of them and activate her. Activate her glove.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, try and pull.
You can
I
have
guess
some radiant.
probably so. Now we're all grabbing on.
yeah. I guess we're all gonna die.
All grabbed on. It envelops, the glow envelops all of you, and it starts to drain the life force as all of a sudden you're formless. You look at one another, and Icus is still Icus, but there's something less about him. And before you can even begin to question it, You're sucked into where the magic was going and popped out onto a very white, very airy kind of place.
Whoa.
Looking around, you hear slight wind, and then you look over, and there's a massive, gargantuan, enormous, completely unfathomably large waterfall of clouds pouring down in front of you. On either side of the waterfall stand two stationary air elementals, and taking in as the cloud roils over into fog, one slightly larger air elemental stands in the middle.
First of all, is everybody here? That's what they's looking for.
Yeah,
Before
all
she
the
looks over
kids.
there.
Yeah.
You count real quick. 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6. Yeah, we got everybody.
Okay, good. That
All
was a
right.
rush.
So I guess this is the river in which the water are clouds.
Indeed. Did those air elementals look friendly?
Come to think of it, no.
Do
Roll
they
initiative.
Crap. Quickly
Oh,
making them
yes
get
or
back.
no? No.
Why did you say anything?
Oh, he wasn't going to have them attack us.
He was totally gonna have them attack us. We just saved some time.
We had a long rest, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, we did. Oh, nice.
Way to go, Akis.
He's so good at
I'm
this.
proud of you.
And I continue my streak of having the worst initiative.
No, that's like the best initiative. See, now you can wait and see what everybody else does and like take in all the information and plan your move properly.
As you
Right.
take in all the
Rush
blows from the
focusly.
baddie.
Yes, as I take in the tactical landscape of the featureless white plain that we're in.
Yes.
God damn it, Tip.
Why is Tip so fucking good at initiative?
Tips was actually 19, so.
So for this, if you want your respective kid to go, it'll be on your turn.
Yeah, no, she's having them stay back.
Noted.
Tip.
Alright, let's go. Let's say distract the one in the middle.
How
Here
far,
provides an aid for the next
how
attack.
far away are they anyway?
Distance doesn't. Oh, scale's way fucking off.
Yeah, 1,200 miles.
Distance doesn't seem to work the same here.
Okay.
It's a strange combination of willing yourself in direction and also position. You feel like if you wanted to be next to something, you could manage this distance over the course of 6 seconds. But it definitely wouldn't be running so much as it would be some sort of weird elemental nonsense that you're just not accustomed to.
Right.
Hey, Belcax, what are you doing?
Can I hit all three of them without hitting Tip with the fireball?
Not without hitting Tip. Not unless you can create that safe pocket that wizards do.
Damn it, Tip. I'll hit the 2 on the left then.
Okay.
Without hitting Tip, so
So
bias
while
it over the
hitting
left more.
Tip, plus. Ooh, I love their dexterity.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So that one succeeds without a doubt for 18 damage. That one takes the full 36. Good job. Would you like to move it all?
I'll do that as a quicken so I can throw a firebolt at the one that took full damage.
Mm-hmm. That unfortunately will not hit.
And no moving.
They.
All right. So, first of all, have Hick stay back and keep the kids safe. And let's see. Let's go up here. And
What do you do?
let us Hadoken that center one. And then the other two are against the right and left.
So it goes.
But I actually have advantage on that first one, so let me roll that one more time.
First one hits. Second one is against the left or the right?
Against the left.
So first, second, third. Third one will miss, but first and second hit for 7 damage apiece.
Sorry, I was just doing that first one for just in case it was a crit. Who knows? But no.
But no.
Oh,
well.
that's close.
Venric!
Yep, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on all 3 of them. That's probably going to hit Tip as well. So they all need to make Wisdom saving throws.
Oh, they're not nearly as good as this.
Of 15.
Left, center, right.
Nice.
Well done.
Ha! And Tip
Nice.
makes his.
Yay!
Wonderful.
That's my
So
partner.
On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Good CC.
Yes. So we're now effectively down to like 1 air elemental at a time.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So fireball them all again.
No.
Fulgrim.
All right. Would I have had time to manifest my pack blade before combat began?
No, you wouldn't have.
All right. Action. I have a pack blade. Boop. Move to this guy. Debating using my bonus action for a spell. Hold on.
Do it. You know you want to. It could be fun.
Yeah, I'll hex this one. Disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay. Duly noted. Their
And
turn.
that's my turn. Yep.
None of them have taken damage. Do they get a save again?
No, they do not.
Ouch.
Wow. It's a good fucking spell.
Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
They do nothing. Next. I guess.
Howdy. Which one do on the left and center took full damage from fire?
You're breaking up.
I think he wants to know which one is the most wounded.
Center.
Okay.
That, yes. I'll lean toward the one in the middle. Sorry, internet. Can people hear?
Yeah.
Blind.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna go smack the one in the middle. If no
You
one
do
is
that.
opposed to that.
Go for it.
Well, that's the hexed one. Makes sense.
Yeah, the hex gives you any bonuses, but you know.
Wow, I guess this is why I don't do non-smite attacks.
He takes a
Okay.
hearty 5 slashing damage.
Yep. Turn. Okay, that's my turn.
Tip.
Alright, advantage. Aid this one.
Bocax.
Are we attacking the middle one?
Yep.
Yes.
Scorching ray on that dude.
15, 18, 24. Look at you go.
So 39.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not looking too hot. Not looking too hot at all. His wind seems to have died down to a low howl. Faye.
Alright. Right down the center. Bring back the fist. Pacifist blast!
See, 16 and 19 both hit for a total of 12. Still not looking too hot. Would you like to move at all?
Yeah. Run over towards, let's say, the left one over here, preparing for, assuming everyone's going to take down the rest of the one, and then I'm also going to mark it using my bonus action with the glove.
He is marked.
And that's my turn.
Fenric?
The center one's still up.
Yes, it is.
All right. I will go ahead and ray of frost it. 16 for 8.
Look at you go. You see ice crystals start to coalesce inside of it, and it looks like it's shouting out in pain as they swirl around. Still up, but bent over at this point, just nearly formless, the wind whipping all around chaotically.
Yeah, try and put it out of its misery. Glaive attack. Nice.
You do so.
Bam! All right.
Good job.
And then move to here. And then make my second attack on this one.
You're not gonna move the hex over first?
I have to wait till next turn. If the creature dies, you can move it the next turn.
Right.
First. And it's only 11 to attack.
Which does not hit.
Well, not necessarily, unfortunately. It's still stunned. Ha ha.
I was actually really hoping it would hit. Ikus, what do you do?
I'm going to wander over to the... I guess we're ganging up on the left elemental now. So I'm going to will myself over there and attack him.
Nice.
Damn! 29 points of damage.
I'll take it.
Oh, are you sure? You sure you'd like to take that critical hit? You can
Yes.
you can have it back if you want.
No, I'll take it.
Only if he can pick the time when he wants to use it later. You just pocket that, use that for when I need it.
Alright, what does Tip do?
Bounce over to this one. Do the usual thing.
Beldcax.
Do a twin firebolt at the one on the left.
Roll one more time.
The firebolt, not the fire ray or scorching ray.
Yeah, you did 2 firebolts, right? So the first one was with advantage, and the second one was regular. So just roll in case you
Oh,
crit.
okay.
Two hits for 30 damage.
32 damage. I'm gonna count the first 2 instances of damage because
Damn, you're being nice.
I'm nice like that. I'm a nice guy. Faye, what do you do?
Alright. Flip out a martial arts stance and just slam her fist into it.
A hearty 9 damage.
Not bad for fist against elemental.
Not bad for fist against wind at all.
Yep.
You punch it and you can see it start to laugh and not even bother to move until its form caves in around your fist, in which case lets out a gust of wind. Fennec,
It's a
what do you do?
billowing cape effect. And they just look super cool and it's awesome. That's why she wears the cape.
Yeah, just straight across the one on the left. Which that's probably not gonna.
Will not. Fulgrim.
Stabbity stab. Oh, bonus action, move hacks. He's now hacks. 10 to hit me. Second attack. 23 to hit.
Look at you go. He is doing incredibly poorly, barely holding form. You see the arcane, the elemental power barely keeping this together,
Uh-huh.
but he holds,
Right.
which is exciting. I didn't think I was going to get to go this combat.
Almost.
Close.
So he moves right there,
Uh-oh.
and Both Thay and Fulgrim need to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Nope.
Oh, there's some low rolls. Alright, Thay, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and are flung 20 feet that way.
Oh shit.
And you are
Rolls
also
backwards
knocked
almost
prone.
rolled. Yeah.
And Fulgrim, you take half damage.
1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
Howie. And I am not flung.
You are not flung or prone.
Okay.
Icus.
I'm just kind of gonna. I guess he's gonna roll his eyes first at the elementals and their damn grapples. Then he's gonna take a couple swings at the air elemental.
Ha! Yes. You scoff and swing lazily as it slices through its form. The whipping wind dissipates.
Excellent.
Tip.
Yeah. One down. Over there. Let's go.
Bocax.
Do Scorching Ray.
Let's see, for a total of
30.
26 damage.
Don't forget the +4 at the bottom.
All right. Minus 30. Look at you go. Faye.
All right. She's gonna jump back to her feet. Do one of those sort of like roll on her back, then kind of flip up martial arts style, and rush forward a bit.
You can get
towards-
about halfway. Well, a
Yep.
little over halfway.
Yep. Which is fine. Because then she is going to lob a radiant bolt at it. Which I think I can do 2 of those because bonus attack.
Oh, you. For a solid 8 damage. Venric.
Yep. Just going with another Ray of Frost.
7 cold damage. Fulgrim.
We can finish this guy off. Move Hex. He is Hex. Once again, 1 hit.
1 hit. Now on his turn. You see it lifts its arms up and slam down onto you.
Uh-huh.
Roll a d100. Anything above 50, you only take 1.
Ah.
2 it is. $19 versus your AC?
Hits.
Awesome. Super duper, gang. For a total of 29 damage.
Ouch.
Ow. just barely manage to almost kind of sort of block it with the glaive and then take the haft of the glaive to the face.
Then he will move right on top of you.
Okay.
Icus.
Icus is once again going to sigh. Again with the engulfing! Then he's going to move over and slash at it again.
Again with the slashing.
Very solid 11 damage. Tip. Velcax.
He's helping you.
Just throw a magic missile at him.
For 10. Faye.
Alright. Come over here and pacifist blast. Damn it. Failing as a bonus action, I can move my garnet onto him.
He is marked. And takes 1 damage.
Sigh.
Venric.
Yep. Another ray of frost. That's probably not gonna hit.
It does not. Fulgrim, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna have to try and stab it. From the inside.
Pretty effective way to stab something.
Yeah, just kind of wiggle the blade around, really.
You see Fulgrim inside starting to like shimmy his hips around and waving the halberd or glaive.
Glaive.
Glaive. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. It's glaive. It's not a halberd. It's glaive.
It's mechanically identical, but you know.
You gotta
This
get
is
that.
pointier.
You gotta get it right. Okay. Now, on top of all 3 of you, strength saves for everyone. Yeah, on him.
And tip.
Faye, go ahead and roll a strength save for Tip. Oh, there it is.
Damn it.
Tip will get a +2 as well.
Oh, yeah.
I have that nifty aura.
Alright, so you're all going to take 17 halved, so 8 damage of bludgeoning. And because you all succeeded, thanks to Icus, no one is thrown or prone, though I think Tip dies.
Tip is gone. Oh, Tip!
Ow.
Ouch.
Icus.
That sucks. I'm gonna stab it for Tip. For Tip!
Which nobody saw.
No, we still haven't seen Tip. We are probably never going to actually see Tip.
You heard Faye wail and lament and assumed you need revenge. You need to get revenge for something. But slashing, you bring it to a nearly formless shape before Anglisto runs next to you, wooden sword out, stabs forward, falls into him, gets whipped up in the air, sword out the entire way. You see the monster let out a bellow of pain, throwing him up in the air as its form dissipates.
Oh shit! I go to catch him.
Yeah, drop the weapon. Look, just
Yeah,
like
Thay's running.
Oh shit!
we catch him. Wait a minute. Can
I
we
need-
catch him with our minds?
Yeah, we are on like.
As the only person to give it a thought, Fulgrim appears next to Anglisto in the air, now holding him in his arms, hovering peacefully.
Okay. Float down. I've flown before. I fly with magic.
Me too.
Put him on the ground.
The waterfall of cloud and fog dissipates, slowly just evaporating to nothingness, and a glowing relic is revealed. Faye, what does it look like?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
A glowing relic is revealed as the waterfall of cloud dissipates. Tell me what it looks like.
Relic. I would say it looks kind of like a really ornate metallic box with like carvings in it, with runes and a sort of swirling pattern.
We lost you.
Oh no! Do you hear any of that?
Runes in it.
I got a box with runes and such.
Yeah, a really ornate box, like covered in a mix of runes and like a sort of swirling pattern carved into it. Metallic.
Swirling pattern. Yeah. Swirling pattern carved in silver. Or something.
Yeah, metallic, silver, gold, mix of the two.
Beautiful. It glows faintly, just hovering in space.
Alright, who wants to try and open it?
He's kind of wandering over,
Wait.
but she's like really sad that she lost Tip again. It hasn't even been a full day.
Wait. There's gotta be an unseen snare somewhere.
Yep. Good point.
So, Anglestis is opening the box? Is that what I heard?
Don't be silly, Jess.
No, they heck, they would do it just to like. She's in a slightly self-destructive mood after losing Tip.
Nah. We're not gonna let her do
She's at least
anything
the most
risky, right?
dexterous. She's at least the most dexterous if it involves like saving from a snare. She's willing to do it before anyone else gets hurt.
I'll do it. I have healing.
So all I got
Mage
is
hand.
We all have a wand.
Yeah, we got the wand. I got healing surges or whatchamacallums. Mage hand.
Right, mage
Maybe
hand.
the best way to do this.
Do you want to grab it with me?
I have mage hand as well.
Does somebody want to try and grab it with mage hand?
I will attempt to grab it with mage hand.
As you reach out with Mage Hand, its invisible fingers press onto the box itself,
Mhm.
and its form disappears as the magic is sucked into the box.
Huh.
Oh.
So Venric needs to cast something at it again.
Do I? I'll cast a light spell on it.
It glows lightly, and then with a flare, the light goes out.
All right, I'm gonna grab onto it by myself and try opening it.
Running up, Venom reaches out, and right as his fingers make contact with the box itself, we go and take a 5-minute break.
Yay!
All right.
Mood.
We'll be back at 55.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Do we have everybody?
1.
Dose.
Bro,
So close, just trying to grab a picture for a thing that I have to get done in the next 30 minutes.
Rock.
I honestly couldn't tell if that was everyone. Do we have a Belcax?
yeah.
How about a Fulgrim?
You do.
Close enough. All right. So, Fenric, reaching out, touches the box. And as he does, it stops glowing. All of you feel different. But otherwise, you're touching a box. A very ornate box.
Different how?
Different as in... how do I describe this? Know when you're walking through your house and it's starting to become nighttime and you were in your basement doing laundry earlier in the day, but now that it's like 8 p.m., it's really dark and there's no lights on in your basement, things just feel different down there.
So spooky.
But it shouldn't be. But yes. With no real evidence as to why, you feel spooked.
I look around.
Yes, instantly.
You do
Do
so.
I spot anything particularly spooky?
No.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does somebody with spell slots want to detect magic or something?
I don't need to use a spell slot. I detect magic.
Whilst detecting your magic, you see the box glowing, as you may or may not have suspected. Otherwise, you got nothing.
Only the box shows up.
Do any of the kids look equally spooked?
I divine sense. Does anything show up?
No. Belcax, what do you
Interesting.
do? Can't hear. Alright, Faye, what do you do?
Well, first of all, do any of the kids look equally spooked?
All of you look spooked.
Okay, everybody.
Every goddamn one of you.
Okay. So there is a box that Venric is holding on to. And what else is in this area?
You may have heard of a place like this, though it's easy enough to grasp what it is at first glance. You seem to be on some plane of air, where
Oh.
everything, one shape, form or another, is composed of either wind, clouds, the like.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm going to try to open the box.
You open the box, and as you do so, what's your AC?
12? I like that question.
Oh.
I don't like that question. I don't like those rolls.
Oh.
Whoops.
Why is a squishy mage opening the box?
As you open the box, from behind you, you feel two piercing blows into your lower back for 22 damage.
From behind me?
From behind you.
Do we, who are behind him, see anything behind him?
No.
I swing my sword at the space behind him.
Got an invisible stalker.
You end up stabbing me in the back with the sword. I'm going to be really upset.
So I guess it's a. Go ahead and move over there. Make your attack on the space behind him. And do so with disadvantage. You swing, and you're very good at not hitting Venric. You're very bad at hitting anything else.
Okay. Damn.
Venric, what do you do?
Um, so yeah. Something up real quick. Can I just dispel magic in the area right behind me?
Sure.
I'm going to try doing that.
Would you like to move at all?
No, I'm good.
Alright, Fulgrim, what do you do?
Gonna go to the general area where I think it was. Pretty sure it's moved by now. And then I'm going to use the Wand of Cure Light Wounds on myself real quick. That much better. Is a little better. But I don't want to like randomly swing around. I don't even think it's there anymore.
There's nothing wrong with randomly swinging around. I guess. What do you do? Oh, wait, we already had your turn. We're going to skip you because we went out of order. No hard feelings.
No worries.
Belcax, what do you do?
Gonna cheer Venric on.
Thanks.
Venric,
Good job getting stabbed, Venric.
Venric, while cheers start to go out, you feel another series of blows hit your sternum this time for 24.
Damn it. Well, I'm almost dead here.
Have you thought about dropping the box?
But it's shiny.
Today.
Yeah, considering he keeps on getting messed up, Thay's gonna run over and try to take the box from him.
You can
For
take
him
it.
to drop it.
Okay, taking the box, dropping it on the ground. It falls lightly onto the clouds. Still open. Venric, what do you do?
Um, move over to where Icus is and try not to get stabbed again.
Good plan.
Solid. I like your plan. Fulgrim.
I want to cast Burning Hands in the space around where Venric used to be. Cast Burning Hands.
So that's a 5-foot in front of you, right?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
It'd be the general vicinity, but like basically he steps, I kind of step where he was and just blast flame all over the place.
So you're going this way with it, standing next to the thing, going that way.
See the whole map. So he was standing wherever he was, so I'm
Right
here. And then it's going to shoot like from there to there. Except, not Belcax, because I'm assuming he's not standing on the other side.
Okay. That is dexterity save.
All thing. Yes, dex save. There's fire.
Okay. Icus, what do you do?
Well, it certainly seems like Venric could use some healing. So I'm gonna go over to him and do holy shit, hi. Do some healing. Do I get there before whatever the hell is attacking us eviscerates him?
This time, it's Thay who gets pummeled.
Oh
I was
joy.
expecting that.
Venric, take 15.
Thay, take 27.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Belcax.
That was way too much. What did that do?
Thay, are you holding the box?
No, it's on the ground.
But it's still open, right?
Yep.
Sounds like the problem.
Belcax, you want to try and shut it with like a mage hand or something?
I think that's gonna.
I'll do it.
I don't think that'll work. I was just going to try prestidigitating a cloud of dirt in and around the area that they've been getting hit from.
That could work. Go nuts.
You see a form take shape right behind Thay.
Hey guys, I think I found it.
Bitchin'.
Nice.
Oh.
Your turn, Thay.
All right. Then she's gonna turn around, mark that thing, and whip out her fists and slam it. Like, that's enough! Do. So 9.
Solid 9 damage. Venric.
Yeah, I'm soldier's gonna try not to die.
You just got 15 points of healing. You should be fine.
See, you say that, but I just took 21 points of damage in a single round, so.
Shh.
Oh, wait, we actually see something now. Sorry, not. I guess I'll just Ray of Frost.
Effective. Fulgrim.
If I can see it, I can stab it. Bonus action, move Hex to that guy. And
A
11
sol-
damage.
a solid 11 points of damage. It fleets this way, and before you lose sight of it, Fulgrim and Thay are able to get an opportunity attack.
So if it's going away, then
A little too aggressive there.
Look at you! Doing 8 points of damage.
the light of justice.
Let's see. From the right side, you feel 2 more attacks. For 25 damage.
Oh shit, me?
Yes, Thay.
Well, I'm down.
Is the box still open?
Yeah. Oikis.
I'm going to. I don't have any dirt. What do I have in my inventory?
See, people, this is why we always keep pocket sand around.
You know, that would actually be really handy right now. The only thing I can really do to reveal him is try and throw my largemouth bass at him, but I don't think that'll work too well. So instead, I'm just gonna make attacks at the space behind Thay, and I'll take the disadvantage, I guess. Oh my god. Okay.
Bogex.
Let's go throw a fireball that'll hit that area without hitting anybody, any of the friendlies.
Okay, roll for damage. Not bad damage. Thay, make a death save. Look at that. That's a success.
Yay.
Benric, what do you do?
I'm gonna shut the box. Might be too late, but it's worth a try.
Okay. Anything else? Just shutting the box?
I
Maybe-
think that would take my action.
Maybe just like dusting off your shoulders while you do it. Like, problem solved, guys.
No, I'm still just gonna try not to die.
Alright. Fulgrim.
I will, because I have nothing to throw around to make it appear.
Don't you have prestidigitation?
I do. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess I'll pick the largest area I can and cover it in dust, dirt. Actually, soot.
Point to an area roughly the size of a character portrait.
Did we not see it get set on fire with the fireball at all?
No.
Over here.
Look what you
Bam!
found.
Nice. Let me just check something. The action on that spell. Oh, I didn't write it down.
Alright, so Venric's about to get shanked. Oh, but I can see it. This is good.
Press.
It's one action for prestige.
One action. Okay. Let me make a note of that here. Never thought I'd be using that in combat, honestly. All right. So that's the action. All right. I will physically move to try to interpose myself between. It's a dumb idea, but yeah, interpose myself between Fenric and it.
It is pretty up against him. You can start to like nudge your way in there, but you can't get completely between them.
Rats.
On its turn, honed in on Venric. It makes 2 attacks against you.
Those are both gonna hit.
I'll impose disadvantage on one of them.
Okay.
Because I can see it now, so I can use protection.
15 hit?
It's still gonna hit.
Okay. So you take 19 points of damage.
I am still up.
Hey.
Thank God for those 15
1 hit
points.
point.
Icus.
Alright, I can see it now, so...
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It forgot to move. No, it forgot to move. Go for it.
Okay. So I can see it now, so... I'm gonna try and fuck him up. Oh, please tell me the second one hits.
Shit.
Please tell me the second one hits.
Yes, it does.
Yes!
The shit did you do?
Holy fuck.
Oh, whoops, that has one too many d8s on it.
Oh.
My bad. That's the one for smiting undead / fiends.
Alright, you're gonna lose 5 points off that.
Alright.
Still, that's 28.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
First one hit?
Both of them hit.
Oh, 28 and
Nice.
15 then.
42?
43.
Yes. Damn off by 1.
Belcax.
Let's go with that twin firebolt at him.
Do damage. Beautifully symmetric rolling right there.
A very
If
solid
only we
7
got bonus
damage.
points for that.
They try not to die.
Trying my best. Boom.
Boom, 2 successes. Venric.
Hmm. Can we tell how like injured this thing looks?
Its form is questionable at best.
You obviously put the like water on it and make it into like mud that sticks to it.
Yeah. If you don't have a good attack, it might be better to represtidigitate it so that the rest of us
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Because it does burn in action. Alright. That's good. If I can see it, I can stab it.
I'd back up, but I don't want to provoke.
Are you sure? You could take that chance.
I really don't want to, though. That's not gonna end well.
dealing a striking blow with his glaive. The invisible stalker howls fiercely and is sucked into the box, as is the rest of the plane, seemingly, as all the clouds around you begin to be brought in. You try and fight with all your might, but seeing as your form is, well, more or less the same material, you're all sucked inside of the box as well. And before you know it, you find yourself underwater once again. This time, the box in hand, as you look at the inset, that, strangely enough, fits this very shape.
And
Put
Thea
it in
is
before
just
we drown.
bobbing in the water at this point.
Shove the box in the hole.
Oh shit, Thea just starts spurting water.
Yeah, seriously. Move quick.
As you shove the box into the hole, it glows, opens. No water comes through, but you see a dark passage behind.
Get into the
Can I
dark
see
passage.
through the darkness? Because I have, like, the ability to see through both regular and magical darkness.
It's not magical. This is mundane darkness,
Okay.
but you can see 60 feet of tunnel where the water does not go.
There's just nothing to look at. Fine. I grab Thay and I get in as soon as humanly possible, or dwarfly possible.
I will join him in that because I'm in a lake in
Get the
heavy
kids.
armor.
Get the kids.
I
get
think
the
my
kids.
biggest hindrance will be everyone else trying to do the same thing.
Kids.
Wouldn't they do that themselves?
Save the
Yeah,
kids.
kids.
You know, if the kids aren't coming in quickly, I'll stick but not the pointy end, the other end of the glaive out for them to grab on so I can drag it.
I'm saving you, stab.
Just grab onto the sharp bit.
You're not fast enough. We're gonna leave you behind.
It's more like.
Yeah. Stay first before she drowns, because she's going to drown first. And then everybody else until we're all in the hole.
Okay. Securely in, things seem to calm down a little bit. Thay, make a death save.
Nope.
Welcome back to 1 HP.
Like.
Nice place to be
She
at.
lives!
You know you're not supposed to breathe the water, right?
When was there water again?
We don't know.
She was kind of unconscious before the water came, so she couldn't not breathe it. She didn't know not to
Magic,
breathe
man.
it.
Magic, Thay. Magic.
Is everyone okay?
Yep. We
Okay.
killed the thing and got out of there, so... Seems like.
We'll cast light on
good.
something.
You feel a small tug at your hand, Venric. And when you look down, you see Jess just kind of trying to tug you forward.
I'm gonna pull her back and say, let's let one of the armored people go first this time.
You're going to be right behind me when I'm going through there. I don't trust this place.
Yeah, just give me a second. I think my kidneys need a little bit of time to recover.
I'll poke Venric and in the process heal him for 1 HP as well.
Yay, you doubled my health.
I feel twice as good. That's
You make an excellent point. God damn it, Riv.
Maybe you didn't want Riv to get in. Maybe you wanted worthy successors.
That's what I was more worried about.
Now, you see, the box kind of falls to pieces, just crumbles, and the doors swing closed in complete darkness.
Well, that can't be good.
Casting light.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Yeah,
cast light
like-
earlier.
Dark vision.
Before you even get through the incantation for light, a small candle pops up in front of you. Ethereal, but slowly burning.
Still casting light.
Okay, that's fine. After a few seconds, it flares when it hits a dark mark, and you see 4 more further on down the candle, with the very last one at the very bottom.
Of the tunnel?
No,
I
of the
guess we
candle.
better follow the candles.
I did not explain well enough. So you see a candle.
Right.
It looks like this, right? So there's 5 lines in total. It burned down, and when I got to that one, a big flare of light went off. At the very bottom of the candle, the base of it, there's a final line, and then the candle ends.
So it's like an hour candle.
Yes.
I think we should probably move.
And
Yep.
probably quickly.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
Alright. Time is a factor. Let's shuffle on out.
The candle doesn't move initially, though. As you start to leave its presence, it just tags along behind you all. After call it 10 minutes of walking, of what seems to be perfectly sculpted, man-made tunnel, you come upon a door with a happy, smiling face.
That I wasn't expecting.
And Falgrim, along with Faye and Renwick, are the only ones who don't have dark vision, right? Aside from the kids.
Hmm?
Yeah, probably.
They has dark vision.
Or
I do
Dragon-
not.
They has
Oh.
super dark
Nope.
vision.
Dragonborn
okay.
do not get dark vision.
Okay, so Belcax and Venric are the other ones. So Falgrim, Ikis, and Faye all see above the door, written in common script, the password is knowledge.
So the more you know.
Hmm.
And knowing is half the battle.
The
Okay.
password is knowledge? She kind of looks to Venric. Any ideas?
Password is knowledge.
As you approach and start to try and work this out yourself, the face cracks a little bit and starts to move.
What?
No!
Hi.
And visitors from many of ye.
We are glad to meet you then.
Hi.
I see the candle has come along as well. What are you
What do
doing
you mean,
here?
come along?
Well, do you not see the candle behind you?
Right, but like, do you know it? Are you like y'all friends or something?
It's a candle. Can't be friends with a candle.
That's racist.
We have been searching for Master Neltham's library.
Isn't everyone? But we can't just allow anyone in, can we?
Of course not. That would be too easy.
Ooh, I want to ask him about Kiv, or is it Riv, or whatever
Riv.
his name is, and ask him if he knows of him.
Ruv. I am unfamiliar. I've yet to meet someone named Ruv.
It's actually full Riv Neltham. The Master's descendant.
Naltham. I do know Naltham, though his name isn't Riv.
We believe he might be the one that you know's grandson.
Oh, and he has not been by to see me. Has he not been to his old grandpappy's library?
Hadn't he said he'd been here before?
Not this far, I don't think.
No, but didn't he say that he'd been here with like his granddad or something?
They might have had like a direct path directly to the library without having to bother with all this nonsense.
I guess.
Could you imagine how troublesome it would have been to have to go through all of this every time they wanted to go to the library?
Yeah.
I mean, if
seriously.
you're an archmage, it probably wouldn't be that troublesome.
But it wouldn't be convenient.
True.
Like, yeah, like it wouldn't be like a challenge, but it would just be a hassle.
True.
He also would probably know the magic words.
Yeah. You'd probably know not to open the box.
I don't suppose I can borrow the wand.
Or know what spells to cast to make sure when he opens the box it doesn't try and kill him.
Right.
That too. Anyhow. Anybody have any ideas for our password here?
So, Mr. Door, do you have a name?
Ah, that is the password. And no, I was never given a name.
Well,
Is there a particular type of knowledge that we need?
All of it is good.
wait.
So
Literally
it's a
knowledge?
book.
So we just need to tell you some knowledge and then you'll let us in?
No!
Well, that was enthusiastic.
No. Is the password literally the word knowledge?
Yes!
Knowledge.
May we
Let us in.
enter then?
You've said it
No!
like 5 times.
But if we know the password, why can't we enter?
Because not all passwords are that straightforward.
I state the word dwarvish, the word knowledge in dwarvish.
Yes, that is still the password.
What is password?
I'm sorry, I actually didn't hear that.
I was trying to do it as in the form of a question, like Jeopardy.
What is password?
What is knowledge?
Yes.
What is love?
All
Don't
you
hurt
need
me.
is love. Alright. What is knowledge? He would answer with password. Or no. That's too Jeopardy-ish. He'd answer with some asinine quote from Naltham about how knowledge is power. Knowledge is the most important thing in the world.
Can you throw your book at him, Venric?
Yeah, hold up the book.
Sure.
Ah! Master Naltham's tome. Wait. Oh. I take it he's no longer with us.
As far as we know. I mean, he was an archmage. It's not outside of the realm of possibility.
That is
That
a
is
shame
so
indeed.
Yes. That didn't seem to have helped.
Yeah, they's gonna sit down slightly, since she's still slightly battered up, and try to think with her, like, 9 int. Knowledge.
Do you seek
knowledge.
new knowledge?
I seek nothing.
Is the password new knowledge?
No.
Are we supposed to inscribe the password instead of say it?
I know that the password is knowledge.
Yes.
But that's not enough to open the door?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not all about the word that you say.
So what would the Notham guy say if he was here right now?
It's a good question. He would ask me what the password is.
What is the password?
Knowledge.
And then what would he do after you told him?
As you begin to ask the question, and as soon as he's done saying the word knowledge, the door swings open.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
Okay.
What?
You had to get the door to say knowledge.
I thought I already said it.
He said it a lot.
Didn't it say all knowledge?
Yeah. All knowledge.
Shit, did I really?
Yes.
Fuck, I quit. Done fucked up.
He's gonna stand up.
Well, that's the
Alright.
campaign, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, good game. You're all level 20 now. You have as many magic items as you want. Everything's saved. Fuck this game.
Sweet.
Flip table.
Sweet.
Who's DMing next time?
Who has the wand right now?
I'm currently carrying it.
Might I borrow it?
You may.
Thank you. Gonna use a couple
2d4 plus
hits.
2. There's only there's only 4 charges left when I hand it to you, so
Okay. Let me try at least once.
I would very much like to get an arrest
Yeah.
out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to be arrested?
Oh my god.
You have the worst luck getting health back.
I know, right? Okay, just one. Just one more. Come on. It's better.
Better.
There are only 2 charges left for the day.
Thank you, and she'll hand it back.
Okay. But yeah, short rest would be good. I'm also out of spell slots. Could really use some of those. Any of them hit dice. All right,
I mean,
but
we're
we'll
not
head
really
in.
at a place to rest at this point. We need to keep going.
Head through the door.
As you head through the door, you feel yourselves twisted into a kind of a dimension.
Pretzel.
Yeah, sure. As if you were going through another planar gate. When you come out, though, you find yourselves staring upon the most grandiose library you've ever seen.
Oh
Tucked
my
away.
god.
All on its own, surrounded by nothing. It is a plane of complete whiteness, with the library right in front of you. You finally found the Master Library of Notham.
Damn. That's a lot of books.
Wow.
Look
Benwick
around
is just
for book
speechless.
elementals.
The
I
Vashta
look
Narada.
for unseen snares.
I think that was the thing that almost killed us.
Oh yeah.
unseen
I'm
snare.
pretty sure
Let's
that,
hope
yeah.
so.
I really
I
do.
hope.
And Fulgrim will proceed to find a comfy reading chair to take a seat in for a bit.
As you walk in, Venric trips on an unseen snare and takes 2 points of damage.
No, see, you're supposed to make it 53 points of damage.
I'm not gonna kill you. That'd be mean. Alright, so go ahead, take your short rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
As you walk in, it is pillars, aisles, rows, floors of tomes as far as the eye can see. And wherever you walk in, slow, soft red light lights up to give you a little bit of vision.
Oh my god!
All right, a good roll. Feeling much better.
God damn it!
Maybe somebody else could roll for you.
Man, the positive energy plane does not like me right now. For other reasons.
What subjects do you look for?
If I could do it while I'm resting, I want to learn more about Yosemite.
You're able to find a book titled History of the Pantheon. And it's a series of collected works on all the gods that ever were and are. Yosemite included.
I want to see if I can find in any section of magic books and see if I can find a spell that will automatically scribe books from one page to another.
Sadly, there are no spells in this place.
Interesting.
What I would give to have a 3.5 spell book.
Are there any things like on, since there was a bunch of planar stuff here, anything on the positive energy plane?
You cut out after planar stuff.
Is there anything on the positive energy plane?
There is a book of the planes titled The Many Faces of the One. And as you go through, it details all information about, well, can't say all, a very significant amount of information about the various planes.
I want to see if there's any like journals or anything written specifically by Nalthon.
As you go in search, you do find a director's office of sorts. Doors closed.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay. Join me in passing a note.
That's not ominous.
And none of the kids know how to read. That's sad. So they learn to read book. To like see Jane run.
By the way, Flint, check your private messages real quick.
Okay.
I saw something that may help you with your voice settings.
All right. So, looking for a book on the bellows, you find a title, "The Sightless Bellows" by Crifton Deep Dweller.
That sounds promising.
Hmm. So far as fire things go, Belcax is able to find The Study of Pyromancy by one J.G. Wen.
J.G. Wentworth?
No, Wen. W-Y-E-N. Though I cannot say J.G. Wentworth commercial wasn't on while I thought of the author.
Knew it.
As you are perusing through the books, Fulgrim, you stumble upon a very familiar name. A tome titled Teaching the Dead. The author of the book is none other than Kikard Quabbldeath.
Teaching the Dead by Kikard something.
I'm gonna kind
And
of
what is this
stuff
book about? Necromancy?
It is. It's a necromancy book with that details the intricacies of how to go about not only raising the dead, but bending them completely to your will in a fashion where they're easier to control, not only for you, but for those under your command.
Wow.
It extrapolates in theory that you could raise undead to control undead.
Yeah, that couldn't possibly go wrong.
Wow.
That's kind of scary.
That's horrible.
All right. What
Is there anything on the muffler?
does he say anything about how this could possibly be interrupted? I don't know if it's a good idea, but
This tome seems to focus completely on how you could go about advancing the school of necromancy itself, more than stopping it.
there's no glaring weaknesses you have to cover for.
Not that he observes. There are obviously some, but the book
And
isn't
I'm
focused.
totally not the kind to figure it out on my own, so.
Looking for things, Faye, you stumble upon a book, Book of the Forbidden Ritual, by one Dr. Facilier.
Oh. That doesn't sound ominous at all. Of course not. Have any of you heard of this Dr. Sorry, how do you
And
pronounce
the
it?
ritual, first of all, spell the name, and the ritual blocks the effect.
Book of the Forbidden Ritual by Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facilier. Facilier.
As you open it up, on the inside cover, someone has written in quill ink, the Shadow Man, with quotes underneath of the author's name.
Shadow Man.
Well, well. We have a name for him.
So we do.
Benrick, have you thought of anything you'd like to ask?
Several things, and I'm trying to decide which one comes first.
I was like, did I just lose audio? But no, they're just passing a note, I guess.
Yeah, they swapped channels.
Okay.
Yep.
After a
Over
short
there.
after a short while, Venric appears, seemingly starstruck.
Stop touching the books.
Hmm?
Just
What?
put them down. Cool.
I put the book down.
Why?
Naltham doesn't want you touching them.
Wait,
Uh,
doesn't as in he's here?
In related news, I have a new job.
sorry?
Do tell.
I'm going to become a librarian again.
Here.
Yes.
Could we possibly meet this Naltham?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Could we do that now?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Bring it
As
back
he
to
actually give me any instructions for anything to do right away, other than telling him to stop touching books.
Dude, did you ask him what he wants us to do about Riv?
Yeah, he doesn't care about Riv. Because Riv didn't make it here himself.
Don't have
Okay.
an answer.
That's a bit mean to one's family.
Oh, also, we can leave and come back to the library whenever.
Oh,
We or you?
Well, me, but presumably I can bring people with me.
As long as we don't touch the books.
Right.
I look around a bit. To be fair, aside from the books, there's not much to do here.
Well, yeah, if you say aside from the books, but like that's the best thing ever.
But we can't
Not
touch
when you
them
can't
now.
touch them.
Well, yeah. Maybe you should need to talk to Naltham and get permission. I mean, you did just kind of like barge in unannounced, uninvited, and start touching stuff.
Didn't you start touching stuff
You
too?
did the exact same thing.
I fail to see how this is relevant.
Oh.
We
Well,
kind of helped you get here.
Let's go meet this Naltham, and then we'll see.
Mhm.
As you lead them back to the director's office, they come in, Naltham, waiting patiently, having assumed that this moment would come soon. So, you're the entirety of the group that has finally made it to my library. Welcome. I am Naltham.
Nice place you got here.
Hale, introduce yourself and give a polite bow.
I give my name.
I was hoping for some more drama.
I make an insight check to see if he's telling the truth about
With a-
being Naltham.
With a 12, you are certain that he is Naltham.
Damn. I will courteously give my name then.
And you, Dragonborn.
I'm honestly kind of disappointed. I was expecting more drama out of this, but I give him my name after that.
Oh, thanking Combraden. The name sounds so familiar. Your clan was much more inconsequential when I roamed. And who are these smallish ones?
My name's Icus.
I know who you are, dwarf. I meant the children.
It's Jess, Hick, and
I'm Glassiso.
what I said.
Sorry, I thought you got cut off. My bad.
No, I heard the same thing. I heard Jess and Hick.
Oh.
He walks over to Jess and looks her right in the eyes, and as she tries to avoid him, he lifts her chin up so that they look each other face to face. So very, very intriguing. He looks up to you, Venric. Where did you find her?
In the city known as Orsham.
Ah, that rat hole.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible place.
You found a true gift here. This one is special. This one, however, looking over to Hick. This one's a brute.
That's rude. Hick's very nice.
Why are you talking about our kids like they're things?
Have you met Venric?
Well, but he at least kind of cares about them.
No, he cares about Jess.
He cares about. He doesn't talk
Accurate.
about Jess as a thing, at least.
Accurate.
And you, smallish dwarf with the smallish boy attached to your hip.
What about me?
Will you not introduce me?
This is on Glassiso.
Ah. So this one, that one's Hick, and this one's English. So I see. English. So why are you special? He kind of hides behind you a little bit, seemingly intimidated.
Leave him be.
I'm sorry.
You have ears.
A little bit rude, don't you think?
You just referred to two children as objects, sir.
Yeah, Thave's giving him a look at that too.
Apologize for that. I'll apologize for my rudeness here, and we can all be courteous to each other again.
I whispered, I guess, hey, you remember that thing back in Orsham? The haircut thing? Like, yeah.
Belcax, I can't breathe fire. There won't be a problem like that here.
You can do some other things, like some stabby things that might hurt just as much. Except,
I'm not going.
I don't think it'll end
to-
as well for us.
I'm not going to stab him.
He stands up, straighter this time, reaching about 7'2", but scrawny, much like you'd expect. I'm sorry, dwarf. I don't apologize without seeing need, though you should show me respect in my home.
Did you just say, I'm sorry, I don't apologize?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. It's like sorry, not sorry.
Just wanted to clarify there.
Hashtag big sorry. Well then, I suppose we throwing barbs at each other shall we speak much longer, so let us stop speaking to one another.
Fair enough. Turning to Falgrim.
Mhm.
Why would you risk so much to come here? You're obviously not a scholar.
A debt to a friend. He looks at Venric. I feel it is paid now, but we remain friends.
Hmm. I remember having friends.
I'm sorry, say again?
I remember having friends. They were a joy. So many years ago.
Were they books?
I have those friends still. No, these were more organic in nature. Pretty young things, strapping lads, hearty companions. We traveled the world together, you know.
So you didn't treat them as objects then?
No, mostly still did.
Fulgrim just shrugs. Friends are a blessing.
Not quite sure you understand the definition of the word friends, but we'll roll with it.
Nevertheless,
You're all
there
here for.
is
What is it?
something more immediate that I can't help but feel requires my attention at least. You, and I apologize for looking through your books without asking your permission first. I did not know you were present. Please accept my apologies. But while I did, I came across the names Kirkrand, Obolet, Obolda,
Kickrard.
Kickrard, and Dr. Facilier.
Two of my old companions.
They are, how do I want to put this? Active again in the world.
I expected as much. They were genius and dark-hearted, never letting something as silly as time stand between them and their goal. What are they up to now?
Destroying all life.
Sounds like... Actually, that sounds like both of them. Let me guess. Kickrod's raising it back up.
Yeah, but it's not live anymore. Still, you know how these things work.
That old codger. Always was a fan of necromancy.
Program says with a shrug. It's fine in moderation, I suppose.
They just completely glares at that.
You don't see a problem with the fact that they're trying to kill the whole world?
Well, I had no way to intervene at all up until this moment.
Were you stuck here?
Quite indefinitely. Benrick, please explain. I do hate to re-go over things.
Yes, the book that I have that used to be Nalthon's is both the key into this place as well as out of it.
Aha.
How did you lose it?
My apprentice was, he was adults. And took it with him one of the times that he left.
God damn it.
You
Actually,
know
Craig, that's
no
around that
reason
too.
to mistrust him.
Yep.
Nope, I no, even less. Yep, totally don't.
Yep.
You're too
We
busy with
totally
Hig.
trust him. Massive asshole.
All right. Well, now that you have the ability to intervene, and please know that I understand you have your own motives, but do you intend to intervene?
No, not particularly.
Fair enough.
Why?
Because if I know those two, there'll be a group much like you who will go and stop them. And it's more or less indirectly my new library assistant's job now to do such a thing. Should the world be destroyed, I would be completely out of new books. And I can't have that.
Can't have that at all. Well,
Also accurate.
They just looks angry that that's his
And-
only.
forgive my bluntness in doing this and asking this way. If you do not intend to intervene directly, from your words, it sounds like you may be intending to intervene indirectly through your agents.
I intend
Yeah, I
to
think that
send-
means us.
Which is
I
why
intend to
my next
send-
comes to my next topic, but let him answer.
I intend to send your friend Venric as his official job as librarian of my master library. Actually, scratch that. Second job. First job. Venric, would you please go get me the Arklan map?
From the spellbook or another one in the library?
There's a much larger one in the library.
Would I know just offhand where it would be, like based on the layout of the library, or?
Based on the layout of the library and the organizational system that's pretty consistent across all libraries, you could have a very educated guess.
I will just go get it then.
Awesome. You come back 5 minutes later with a map that's roughly 5 wide by 20 long.
Ooh,
Very large indeed.
it's a beautiful map.
He holds it aloft with magic and lets it roll down. Now, please tell me, what information do you have on the subject of either, really?
They were active last we checked, and that was a little while ago. They were active, and I would have canceled the Pact Blade, so I'll just point in and around the Drake's Mouth
Well, that was
Somewhere.
specifically Kickroad. We haven't heard much about the Shadow Man. How?
Shadow Man, we don't really know much about at all, aside from Kickroad's working with him.
Working
Now we're
together.
like, in a manner of speaking, we do not know the nature of their relationship very well.
We've also heard some information that suggests that Kickroad might have a Draco Lich.
He did always want one. I'm surprised to hear he's powerful enough to tame one, though.
We don't know if he tamed it. We're just pretty sure that he raised one.
He's not a fool. Don't take him as one. If he raised it, he tamed it.
I don't know. I think anyone that would raise one of those things would pretty much fit my definition of a fool, regardless of how intelligent they are.
Brings about the question of what you consider a fool, then. He's got many years and vast amounts of knowledge on you, Dragonborn.
Oh, hey, I'm not saying he can't do it or tame it or whatever. It still ain't going to end well.
You and I are inclined to agree.
Do we know anything else about them?
They weren't connected to the Mothwa. There was just the was it Saucer Jive was one of their people.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and Kickroad was planning a meeting with the Blue Dragon.
Planning a meeting with the Blue Dragon, but we don't know when.
But we do know where.
But we do know where. And I will mention that their operations, at least to the south, go as basically all the way to the border of Shemshan. We don't know how far it extends to the north.
And there's a member of the FA, but I can't say that because they doesn't know that.
Yeah. Didn't we kill that thing?
No, it
Heck
wrecked
no, it
our
almost
shit.
killed. It almost killed you guys.
Yeah, it wrecked our shit. It had legendary resistance and stuff.
Right. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
No,
They're not alone or anything like that. They have their own henchmen and minions. Those are the only two we really know about.
What about the cave thing that we found?
with the dead bodies and the chest bursters.
Yes.
Right. Did we ever figure out what that was all about? Or what happened to that priest, for that matter?
Priest.
The priest went back to. I think he went after the people from the town.
Oh, the evil dragonborn priest?
He wasn't.
Yeah. We don't know if he was evil or not, but he vanished in the church that had dead bodies under it, so.
You guys found him later on.
Yeah, we found him. He was tied up underneath the thing.
Oh,
We
okay.
saved him, remember?
A clever.
No, I might have been gone for that session.
Yeah, because it was after that we went outside and got the connection. Because
We
there's
found the
some.
dragon.
Yeah. We'll tell Kicker about I guess.
Right, but then we also found the other dude that was like in charge of that area under there that was pissing off some orcs.
That cult.
Yeah.
They were like, wow, you guys have been dealing with a lot of villains. I'm sorry I've been missing out.
So many of them.
Seems the world has its handful. What to do? He rummages. He turns around, goes to a desk, rummages through a few things. You'll need. Oh, no, not that. No, not this. He seems to be throwing things behind him. Impossibly large things from his desk. It's probably some equivalent of a wrap bag of holding in his desk. It's a desk of holding.
Ooh.
As he goes through, you'll need this. He pulls out one very, very tiny flask. Inside is some very cooling electric blue liquid.
What's that?
But go on, drink up.
What is it?
It is an advancement of sorts.
Okay. One.
Just one sip each.
I'll go take a sip.
What
Yeah.
does said sip do?
Except
So as Ikus goes to take a sip, the liquid touches his lips, and you see him just clench every muscle, and then burst out yelling in either agony or joy. You can't really tell as an onlooker before he turns around and feels the best you've ever felt. There is
Feels like victory.
You've never been more powerful.
Wow. Are you alright, Mr. Igus?
Never been better.
Wow, that must be really good.
Mr. Ikus, can I have some?
Is it safe for him to drink that stuff?
Sure. Why not?
Is there enough for all of us?
Let's see how many other... Yes, there should be enough for all of you and me. I've been feeling a little weary. None of you are sick, right?
Oh no.
No.
Okay, we don't need. I don't want to be spreading germs around.
I'm a paladin. I don't get sick. It's very handy, actually.
I see your shield. Worshipping the dead god is confusing.
She's not so dead anymore.
Oh yeah, you woke her up. It was amazing.
We'll have to talk.
Yes.
In the meantime, do you all take a sip past to your left?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Neato, keen guys. He has to take each of you individually and sit down and have you talk through your many adventures.
Faye will talk his ear off, possibly with some song.
So what does everyone want to do while they have? I mean, it's going to be like an hour for each person. So you've got almost 8 hours.
Before he takes the first person in, I'd like to request if I can take a look at some books.
Oh, right. The reason I told you not to look. Your hands are filthy. Please, go wash up before you touch my books again.
Absolutely. Then may I touch your books?
Without a doubt. It's a library. Knowledge is meant to be gained. Filthy
Excellent.
pigs may not touch my books.
Fair enough. I will wash my hands, and then I'm going to go into the library. Very much.
No.
Also, I've another thing. Was there any healing properties in that?
You are not immediately sure.
Okay. Just feels awesome. Okay.
Y'all feel good. So, what is everyone? Are you just taking a long rest with your 8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the entire time reading and copying stuff into the book.
Any chance you deposit anything into the library? You do have quite a few books stored.
Yeah, I mean, I'll deposit the ones that I have, which is mostly just the bestiary on basilisks and the gnomish book. I think that's about it right now, actually.
Oh, really? I thought you had more.
Um, and like maybe like a book of just like the general gem area.
Speaking of, where is your little buddy?
Still with me.
Yeah.
You
It is
just took it
about time.
underwater. It was great.
It is about time for him to open his eyes.
Oh shit.
Nice. It's okay. He's still got his blindfold on.
I mean, until he rolls it off or something tragic.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So, long rest is had by all, and he interviews you, taking down notes for each of the stories that you all tell him. Afterwards, he takes Venric aside and notes that should they pursue, and they should, because now it's his job, he would start right around. Hold on while I find the right flag. Holy God, there's so many flags. Ah. He advises you start right there.
Right. Where?
Arrows pointing to it up on the map.
I do
Don't
not
see
see
it.
an arrow. Are you still on the GM layer?
No.
Oh no, I see an arrow.
Okay. Why down there?
If I know my friend Dr. Facilier, he's in the midst of performing a ritual, which will, in consequence, freeze the world over, eliminating all life.
Ah,
Along the way, you'll more than likely run into Kickrard. He'll be eagerly claiming land at this point.
That sounds like two things that we don't really want happening. Either of them.
Absolutely.
Well, you will have to choose one.
yeah, I think
The
the
freezing of the world is
freezing
much
all life
more-
is slightly more important than one guy trying to build an empire.
Yeah,
Is it?
I think it is because here's the thing:
One
if
of
you
them's
freeze
a
all
lot
life-
more like permanent than the other.
Yeah,
He's a
Freezing all life-
necromancer. That's kind of permanent.
We can destroy
Not
him.
really.
I mean, we can always undo all that necromancy after the fact. But once he freezes the earth, that's done. Yeah. So, yeah, that does seem like the priority action.
Not to mention, the necromancy can only kill people like in his territory. Freezing the world kills everybody.
Yeah.
And like we said,
How do you even do such a
we
thing?
must Dr. Vasilier has a very powerful faith in those of the darker gods.
Any in
Oh.
particular?
I can't recall. Back when I met him, he was still a fledgling. His plans were always clear, though. I just believe he's now powerful enough to actually pull them.
I see. Can you get us there to stop him?
Venric can.
Yeah,
You
I told
can?
you we can go anywhere.
We can?
Didn't I say that? Thought I said that.
You implied it. You never outright stated it.
Yes, we can go anywhere.
There it is.
Damn, you've been holding out on us.
Wow.
He only just got this ability.
Yes.
All right. Well, once we're
There's no time
rested
to
up and ready to
lose.
go, we should head out and do that preventing the world from freezing thing.
Yes,
Mhm.
agreed.
And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Okay.
Woo,
Hey.
library.
Good game.
Good game, well played. No re.
GG.
So,
Come on, level for having the library?
yes, you
Sweet.
did. You all gained a level.
Sweet.
Welcome to level 8.
Sweet.
ASI or feet?
Is,
Metric.
Scores, man. Ability scores.
No, I'm going with the feet.
Ah! So,
Don't know if I'm
Venric
gonna
was our nomination last week.
No, that was Icus.
Are you sure?
Yes.
yes.
Positive?
I was it the week before that.
He nominated me last week.
Darn you behind. It's none of your fault, but I blame all of you.
Get out of my sight.
Thanks.
I guess who's our nominee this week?
I think I'm gonna pass it back to Venric for, finding his dream and
Yeah.
dealing with his asshole mentor idol person.
I don't know what you're talking about. He seems like a very nice person to me.
I was gonna say there was no amount of
If you
dealing
say
with for
so.
him.
I don't
I
know.
mean, again, have you met Venric?
Yeah, like, I don't.
Venric's still not as bad as that asshole.
I mean, to be fair, he has been shut up
Yes.
in the library for like a couple centuries at this.
If Benric's not that bad yet.
You just wait until he turns, 3,000 some.
Again, isolated for a few hundred years. I think he deserves a break.
Alright, gang. I have nothing else. How about from all of you?
Have nothing at this time.
No, I got nothing.
No, I'm
Super
good.
duper. Well, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Next Monday,
Yay.
7 p.m. I will see you all, and hopefully you'll be able to successfully stop the world from freezing over completely.
Yay, heroes!
Yay.
Hero Force,
We
go!
expect lots and lots of ice puns.
Actual
I
people
will
that
watch
can jump
that
up on
thing.
high things and give speeches
Preparation.
to. Come
I
on.
have a small list prepared already for Ray of Frost if you want some help.
Are they going to be as good as Arnold Schwarzenegger and his whole chill out?
That's where like half of them came from.
Oh, it's gonna be a good session next week.
All right, guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you all. Feedback form if you're interested, and have a good week.
Later.
Like,
Night.
All right.